Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to oppose the motion that this House supports a world without sex. I'm going to start with a bit of a rebuttal. First of all, here from Katie on this idea, oh, we wouldn't have rapes. Yeah, rape is one form of abuse, but rape isn't really, about the sexual desire of someone. Rape is about power. It's about a power imbalance. It's about using someone because you can, because you want, because you don't care about that person, quite frankly. Also, we have the idea basically, well, without sex, the patriarchy would go away. Why? Think about it. Because if you go back to it, the reason why men ended up at the top of the society's hierarchy in the first place is because a man can beat up a woman, but usually not the other way around. It's just a fact. And in a world where there's physical violence is power, then yeah, that's how it is. And that will still be the case, unless you assume that removing all sex, the proposition has no clear on this. Does this mean removing all testosterone? Because yes, that would put men at the same physical level as women, but that's would have some other unintended side effects that they haven't addressed, to say it mildly. Now, on to my first point here. So they talk about, well, we can use in vitro fertilization. We don't need sex for that anymore. That's true, except for two things. First of all, in vitro fertilization has a really low success rate. You're talking about extensive medical interventions in order to just have one kid. 5 or 6 tries on average. Just to have one kid. The other thing is that in a world that doesn't have sex, birth rates would inevitably plummet. And this is partially because part of the incentive towards having kids is sex. It takes on average 6 months of regular sexual activity in order to conceive one child. That's 6 months of barebacking it, basically. That's an incentive. That's 6 months of never having to worry about contraceptives or anything like that. That in and of itself creates an incentive rather than having to book and wait in line, for an appointment with whatever it may be, your local gynecologist, a surgeon, and whatnot. So, and keep in mind, birth rates in Europe are already below the sustainable rates, which means you get an aging population, which means you get higher and higher costs of pensions, you get lower and lower productivity. You basically get a poorer society that way. Also, I would like to point out that they talk about all the bad sex that there is out there. And yes, there is a lot. I'll admit that. But here's the thing: sex is also one of the most equal opportunities to get joy. It's one of those experiences that takes 2 people, and that's it. Doesn't take a bunch of fancy equipment, though I'm sure Damien has quite a bit. But you don't actually need the horse dildos and the anal beads and the everything. Hi, Katie. You don't actually need that stuff. A lot of course enjoyment in life, like enjoyment from expensive foods or cars or experiences, all those things tend to cost money. They're unequal. Sex, on the other hand, that's not. That's something that, well, long as you have the attraction, you can enjoy it, and that's it. So now on to my most important point. See, I'm engaged.
Whoa!
Thank you. To a woman who is way out of my league. Yes, everyone who's seen her knows that, okay? But let's make this true. What kind of chance would I have with her if I wasn't such a hunk? I mean, they're talking about how sex destroys self-esteem. Well, fuck, my self-esteem would be ruined without her. And she spent like 2 hours just today grabbing my ass. For fuck's sake! I'm just saying it's a very, very, very selfish thing to get rid of something that is some people's only chance of ever getting lucky. And by the way, what exactly are you thinking that we should be doing on our wedding night? Playing Age of Empires? It's like, okay, I love Age of Empires, but seriously, I have other plans for that night. Why are you guys laughing? That game's hilarious. So in summary, a world without sex is a world that is poorer of equal enjoyments, it is poorer of children, it is poorer of economic resources, and worst of all, it would really suck for me. So yeah, those grounds, I beg you to oppose.